The next part is called the Playboy hero. Can you guess who that is? Yep, there he is. Batman, the Playboy hero. And again, here we have the iconic Detective Comics cover. And again, when he goes through this, he basically explains a bit about Bill Finger's involvement with Batman. And if his history is to be believed, the idea was Bob Kane's, but he went over and got the assist from Bill Finger, who then came up and helped really come up with all these different type of characters that were there, and actually had a lot to do with the way Batman looked, because apparently Bob Kane's original Batman looked almost like a guy in tights, like a Superman, but he had a bat cape. Think back to that other chapter, we had the Bat, all right, who basically was dressed in some ways. So you can see that that Bat from the 1930s did have some influence, at least on Bob Kane's idea of Batman. Some more great covers here. They talk a little bit about, I think it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, they talk about the Black Bat here, which we already spoke about. And Brian Stoker's stories about Dracula and how that might have played a part in it as well. Great drawing here of the Joker. I think this might have been by Jerry Robinson, actually. Yeah, this was Jerry Robinson. And I think this were, yeah, Robinson's sketch of Wayne and Grayson. And below, the Robinson Joker, which we all know. Again, some more covers over here. Really terrific. One of the iconic covers is Batman reading Batman. Okay. All right. So, and again, the Joker, I think if you read this, the Joker was basically just taken from the playing card that was there. Another iconic cover here. Two-Face in here. The Penguin in a cage. Excellent. During some of this time, started battling monsters and stuff and robots just like anybody else. But then what happened was they kind of just changed it and got back to some of the more criminal-minded type of situations that they were involved in. But during the 1950s especially, it was not a good time, again, for most comic books. And as I mentioned before, Superman basically was the one that was keeping them in play. And going into the 60s, Superman was the biggest seller, not Batman.